Hey Virgo, this is the Oracle with your March 2021 spiritual forecast. I've already done the pre-shuffle for you. And it looks like that some of you may be up in your head dealing with inner conflicts or headaches or just trying to think logically of what to do. Because Virgos tend to deal with a lot of depression or drinking issues or inner demons, trying to find their way out. But I feel like it's based on some type of ego death or a close call that happened. And you were like, wow, I can't believe I survived that. Or just stepping away from it and detaching and looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe wanting to go in passionately towards someone for a new start, a new beginning. Maybe as an offer to come back together for work, or it could be a workplace romance. Wanting to build something on the right things this time. But your heart at work, I felt like over a child. I feel like some Virgos will be dealing with child issues or money, or a child taking up a lot of your money or your time. Yeah, worrying about the finances. Maybe finding a new apartment. Or some of you feel like, how can I worry about a relationship if I don't have a place to live or an apartment, or I want to get myself together in a better place or a better apartment. But you're dealing with a head over heart decision, and you're kind of at a stalemate, wanting to know which is which and which is the right choice. But you're also having to worry about, is this out of an ego decision? Make sure it's not an ego decision. And I feel like that's what you're deciding though. Is it really what you want to do? Or does it make sense with your logical side? Like you're kind of trying to balance it, trying to make sense of it from both sides and trying to see the other side too, so that you can feel like you're not holding on too tight to something, letting something go. But some of you also may be feeling like you're out in the cold away from a soulmate, because I feel like there is a soulmate here, wanting to communicate with them. And it's a burden to you, but you have to do something, because it's a burden. You have to do something. So let's get into your reading. So I feel like in March, Virgo is dealing with a lot, like I feel like a lot of turmoil or inner, like you're just always planning, plotting, being analytical, right? But there's something that's inside you that you know, and it's going to be some type of inner truth causing you to want to come out of yourself, out of that inner cave, right? Because you've been in an indecision, trying to find some type of light or get light on something, being in your own authority, in your own presence, trying to do things the right way. And it's almost like I feel like some of you are rigid, but it's kind of like, which do you choose, your rigid belief or a passion that you've had? Because you're walking away from a love, like there's some type of love that you have, or you're gonna realize you're in love with somebody, but you've been walking away from them the whole time, that you have a lot of emotions for, but you're walking away anyway, which doesn't make sense to me. Maybe you feel like it won't work out, but how do you know if you don't talk to the person? So some of you are either you've been resting Yeah, because you're in the energy of resting or trying to be asleep or trying to get some rest, trying to feel rest inside. And I feel like this rest is over either a Pisces person or it's over somebody that you have love for or feelings for. And I feel like what you've been wrestling is with traditions. You're worrying about your own beliefs, and this person challenges your traditions and your beliefs, or they trigger childhood issues in you, or they make you think about things you thought you could forget or leave behind. And yep, I really think it's a Pisces for some of you, because here's a Pisces woman. You're in your head thinking about a beautiful woman or just a beautiful person, even if it isn't a woman, a beautiful person is just really beautiful and emotional and stirs your emotions. And then some of you are also just worrying about getting mental stability, emotional stability. Because what's going on is there's some type of clarity, truth, so that you can reign king. Even if you're a woman, you can still be the king because you're the number one in charge, HBIC. You know what I'm saying? Because in the past, I felt like you only dealt with logic and you just barely ever touched your emotions. And to me, the most person with all the wisdom, the best knowledge, the one that can see the whole picture is when you can see logic and emotion. To me, that is the biggest weapons to have, is to have the ability to see both sides and see both sides of the coin. But you barely ever touched your emotions and you always think you're right. But I do notice that logical people do fall short a lot. Just like people that operate in pure emotion can fall short because you can't see the other side. So either extreme can be kind of good or bad. But I feel like you always dealt with logic and you barely touched your emotions. Because I feel like some of you feel more free, you feel unchained when you deal with logic and you're not feeling tied, because sometimes people feel like emotions are prison, you know? Maybe some of you dealt with prison. But also I feel like some of you also had dealt with a Cancer at one time. Maybe there was a Cancer you dealt with in your past. But in the future, you'll be getting a message, maybe a vision or a dream or just some type of spiritual, like a spiritual message coming in, enlightenment. Because you'll be in the energy of charisma, of just sitting in your own energy, of manifesting, being a master manifester. Also, maybe you're thinking of somebody who makes you feel passionate, somebody you're really attracted to. Maybe you're feeling really attractive at this time too. But in your environment, I feel like you're either meeting somebody. So there's either two people in your environment that it's like a budding romance and you don't know what to do with this information. Or this is you meeting somebody and it's like you're like two kids in love, or two kids in love meeting for the first time and you don't know what to do with this. But it feels very cute, very innocent, very like high school crush, high school love kind of thing. But in your hopes and fears is you fear dealing with somebody that deals with emotions. And I feel like if some of y'all have been dealing with a Pisces, because I keep getting visions or sometimes even dreams about the collective of Pisces. And like there's a lot of Virgos that really want to be with a Pisces woman or want to be with a Pisces man. For some reason, Virgos love to chase Pisces or water signs. I don't know why, because they hate this. A lot of them tend to hate emotions sometimes, you know, because it doesn't make sense to them. But it's like you want somebody who makes you feel emotional, happy, but you just don't like the upset. You know what I'm saying? Like you love the happy emotion, you just don't like the turmoil, the upset of emotions. Or maybe some of you feel like the Pisces is too emotional for you and you don't like that. But maybe if you talk to them, it may not be what you think. They may not be as emotional as you think they are at this time. Because some Pisces can learn to level out, you know. But the result for this month is consulting for enlightenment. Maybe you feel like you have to talk to somebody to gain enlightenment or knowledge on something. Maybe you need to collaborate to come out of stagnation, feeling stuck. Because there's going to be some type of celebration going on for you. And coming out of conflict. You'll be dealing with, you've either been dealing with shadow side, doing shadow work, inner purging, dealing with trauma, childhood issues, getting, feeling headaches and stuff. Some of you taking a lot of ibuprofens or Excedrins and stuff like that. But there's going to be either a weight lifting off of you, or you'll be being able to see clarity through the mess, seeing through the conflicts. Because there's been some type of sneaky energy that someone's trying to get away from. But for some of you to get away from it, you may need to deal with this new offer, because there is a new offer of love on the table. And this person inspires you to do better. They kind of, some Virgos can think very negatively, and loving this person or dealing with this person, and Pisces, if this is a Pisces person, they're all about love to begin with. So this person may know how to turn your frown upside down and make your emotions more happy. You may even feel just happier just being around this person. You may want to send them a message. Because the thing of this reading is the King in Heat. Because that's just what came to my head. But for some of you, you're feeling very kingly. You're feeling very masculine. Even if you're a woman, you might feel like you're like the king of your domain and wanting to be in charge over your passion and running towards the passion. Because you've been feeling overwhelmed with all these choices and options, but there's always been some passion or something or someone that's always in the back of your mind, and you can't shake it. Even when you feel like your emotion ain't in it no more, they still stir your emotions no matter what, and you can't get rid of them. But I feel like when you see this person, you keep thinking of a betrayal, like this person betrayed you, or you may feel like it wasn't going to work, or maybe you felt like a third party. Maybe you thought they would cheat on you. There was something there that you feel like you perceived it. But I feel like maybe you need to revisit it and look at it again, because maybe it may, even if you thought somebody might have said something to you that pissed you off or that you didn't like, maybe they didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people do speak without thinking, or they thought that they said it a different way than what they meant. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be an end, like there won't be a new cycle. You have to end something first. But I feel like that you're going to come, even though you feel like you're going to come flying in like a king, I feel like you'll be going at a slower pace than what you need to be. So don't take too long, or like this person may not wait or may not be on the table very long. Because I keep feeling like this energy of like a pity party going on inside. Dealing with inner demons. But there is I almost want to cry for a lot of you, because I feel like this, if you can deal with this person, this is like a match made in heaven. This may be twin flame. This may be the husband or the wife for you. This is like mature relationship. There may be hurdles, but this person, whoever this is for you, whoever needs to hear this is your wife. This is your husband. This is the ride or die for you. This is somebody who won't leave you. That's at the first sign of like drama, or if you get locked up, or if you lose all your money, this person will stick with you, whoever this is for. But you have to put an end to something. Old habits, a passion too. So maybe you're addicted to lust, or you're addicted to sex or something, and you may need to get the idea to let that go in order to have a new beginning. Because I feel like also this person may also be good at business. So also you may be not just gaining a love romantic partner, you also may be getting, they may be good at business, or you could start a business with this person to bring both of you up and level both of you up at the same time. Building things on the right things, being hard at work. So Virgo, this is the Oracle with your March 2021 spiritual forecast. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next month. Bye.